been Covington's customers for years.
You just can't beat their selection. After all, Covington's is the largest retail nursery and garden center in Texas.
And luckily for us, it's located right here in Dallas County.
So when we started building our new home, we knew immediately that we wanted to use Covington's to design and install our landscapes and our outdoor living areas. No question.
In addition to their 18-acre retail location, Covington's has been designing and installing landscapes for over 40 years. So they definitely have the experience, and their portfolio is amazing.
We already knew we wanted a pool and probably some water feature. And we definitely knew that we wanted multiple sitting areas and outdoor living spaces.
But we also wanted it to be special and unique. And once we started looking at all the amazing stuff that Covington's had designed and installed in the past, we realized that the possibilities were literally endless.
They can design outdoor arbors and pergolas into your landscape in all different styles and types. Or they can do more substantial structures to cover entire outdoor kitchens with grills, fridges, wine coolers, even televisions, you name it. Some of the yards we looked at even had a whole separate structure, like a cabana, with an inside kitchen and a bathroom.
I'd look at an outdoor fire pit and I'd say, okay, that's definitely something we want. And then I'd see an example of an outdoor stone fireplace and say, oh no, that's a real cool possibility too.
Sometimes there were stone paths connecting various yard areas, and some pools had wooden decks, and some had stone patios around them, and a lot of yards featured both.
There were waterfalls that cascaded down into swimming pools, and there were also some yards that featured a natural-looking riverbed or a koi pond or a bridge.
And now keep in mind that this is all in addition to the expertly placed trees and shrubs. It's always the trees and shrubs and flowers that really make an exceptional landscape.
It can all get a little overwhelming, and that's where Covington's team of full-time landscape designers come in. You'll be paired with a landscape architect that is best suited to work with you on your particular project, no matter how small or how large. Your designer is going to sit down with you and help you to figure out what style of landscape will work best for your particular wants and needs, as well as with your style of home and existing yard.
Our designer was able to listen to our ideas, get an understanding of our lifestyle, and then help us narrow down our options based both on our budgets and our existing property and requirements.
Our designer obviously took into account our sun and shade issues to determine which plant materials were chosen, but also our drainage and irrigation issues were also addressed and solved as well, which is something we would have never thought of.
Also, for all of our structures, stonework, patios, our designer made sure that it matched the style and materials of our house, so there was a definite sense of structure and cohesion.
After we received and approved the scale drawing of our landscape design, Covington's took it from there. We didn't have to deal with subcontractors or anything.
And another great thing is that for some of the really important trees and shrubs that we were going to put in our yard, we wanted to pick them out ourselves. So we were able to go out to Covington's nursery and select and tag the plants we liked, and that would ultimately end up in our yard.
Covington's installation crew was amazing, very fast, thorough, and efficient. And for the stone, deck, sprinkler system, and building work, Covington's been working with the same people for over 40 years. So once we agreed on the plan we liked and gave them the go-ahead, Covington's took it from there. And they even came in under budget. So We couldn't be happier.
It was a pleasure having the Covington's crew working at my house and in my yard. It was obvious that they were skilled workers and they knew exactly what they were doing. They were always on time, they worked quickly, and they got the job done right.
We recommend them to all our friends and neighbors because Covington's nursery and landscaping has always exceeded our expectations, and so, well, we have no doubt they will also exceed yours.